everybody, and welcome to the Loc'd Legacy, episode number 1. My name is Michelle Birch, and I'm the mom of all these beautiful ladies, and we are the Loc'd Legacy. And so a lot of people have been asking us, what is this podcast about? So this podcast is, think of it like a sit down with close friends. No pretending, no pressure, just honest conversations. So some episodes will make you laugh. Some episodes will challenge you, but just know that we're going to have a good time either way. So we're going to start out with introductions of everybody. So guys, I want you, and first of all, this episode is going to be more so like a get to know us because y'all don't know us. And so we're going to do like a little get to know us for this first episode. But then after this week, we'll start talking about some real stuff, some topics. Okay. So my name again is Michelle Birch. I am the mom of these ladies. I am a licensed master social worker and I work in the mental health profession.
Hey everyone, I'm Destiny. I'm the oldest. I work in special education and I love it. And also I am passionate about autism.
Okay, hi y'all. I'm 25. I'm Deja. I'm the middle. And I also work in mental health. I am working towards getting my license for my social work degree. And I love working in mental health. And yeah.
Austin Birch. I'm the youngest and I'm unemployed.
Okay.
Period.
All right. My broke bestie. Yes. All right. So, Destiny, what did you have? You have the little schedule. What do we have? What's next?
Yes, I have an agenda because if I don't have an agenda, we ain't gonna know, y'all. Things ain't gonna know. We ain't gonna have no type of flow to it. Okay, so let's talk. Decided to create this podcast. Let's talk about that.
Yes.
Let's go with mom first. Cause it was your idea initially. So
okay, so I could tell the real reason we're starting it.
Let's real and raw.
Okay. So Destiny and I had gotten into an argument. I can't even remember what it was about. We had gotten into an argument, let's say Friday, Saturday, and it was Sunday morning. We kind of made up and talked it out, right? And I was like, I liked how we handled this. We should start a podcast. I'm sure other people are transitioning and going through similar life, transitions. And so we should start a podcast and just talk about these things. I know other moms probably are struggling like me. So that was why we started it. But then it's kind of morphed into more. But that was my why.
Yeah. And what did we get into an argument about? Do you remember?
I can't remember.
She just said she didn't remember, Queenie. Messy.
Okay. Yeah, I be needing to know everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do.
My
why. I'm the oldest. Let me talk. My why. Y'all, I'm very introverted. I'm very shy. A lot of people don't think that when they first meet me, they think that I'm extroverted, but I'm really not. And I honestly can see myself talking in front of thousands of people. So I really wanted to do this podcast because I want to become more comfortable with talking in front of people. I know I can talk in front of people because I do facilitate art meetings, but not facilitate. I'm sorry. I don't facilitate. I talk to parents about their kids and their goals and stuff like that. But I just want to be more comfortable with the camera and more comfortable with just speaking in general. So that's my why. What about you, Deja? Sweet pea?
Oh, am I allowed to speak now? Can I go next? Okay, perfect. My why, well, first of all, I am the middle girl, so I feel like as a middle child, we're always overlooked and we're not seen properly. So I feel like I just have a lot to say. So this is just me being able to be the spokesperson for the middle child, the unseen kid. And also, secondly, I would just like to create something meaningful with my sisters and my mom and just talk about things that we've gone through and give our expertise and advice and just all that good stuff.
Pretty pop.
My why is because there's a lot of young people like me who don't really know how to deal with problems. And I just wanted to give that view of, teenagers, what they go through and what they should do to deal with what they go through. And yeah.
Okay. I love that. Okay, that's our whys.
That is our why, y'all. So
hopefully we can make something meaningful. Just know that we are not experts. We don't profess to know all things. We're just giving our lived experience, sharing it with you guys. And so hopefully you can learn something. If not, maybe we can make you laugh. All right. So
Yes.
Destiny, you got the agenda. What's next?
Yes. So we went over our why. So now we're going to talk about generations. We know that I feel like some generations are different than others. So let's touch on that a little bit. We're going to start with I think it's Gen X. Is that your generation, Mom?
Okay, so you want to know what the best thing is about my generation? Why my
So
generation is a better generation? Is that what you want to know?
best thing. Yeah, we can do the best thing.
Well, I feel like my generation, Generation X, is the best generation because we have stay outside until the light streets come on. We have we have Twilla Elite. We have 90s R&B.
We had
We
Twilly
have
too.
we
Yes.
have whatever. We had all the old school toys. Don't think about the old school shows that we have, like the Cosby Show, Different World, Facts of Life. We have all the things. I don't even know what y'all shows are about these days.
We had
Gen X,
Cartoon Network.
what do
We
they
had
say?
Powerpuff Girls.
We were born in the 70s, raised in the 80s, and partied in the 90s. So Gen X is all that.
Freak. All I'm gonna say, y'all, is Freak Meat. That's all I'm gonna say.
And we had Freaknik. I was there. Okay. Moving on.
We know you was there, girl.
What do you-
Okay.
I
I'm
think
gonna
my
say for
generation is
me,
the best. Oh,
uh,
sorry.
I think my generation is the best. Millennial. I feel like with millennial, we were able to get both spectrums as far as like life before social media and life after social media. Like for example, I used to play outside like way before social media, and
I did too. I don't know why you be acting like you're so much older and I don't remember nothing. I played outside.
because we're 6 years apart, because she
I
decided
played
to have us.
outside too. I remember it too.
So do you remember like playing Cheetah Girls and stuff with
Yes,
Brittany and
I
Brianna?
was with you. I was there too. You know?
Okay.
So
So
Gen Z, we have that as well. We have that too.
okay. I just still feel like ours is the best though. I understand what you're saying,
You haven't
but
said
I
anything.
feel
You
like
just-
I
Why?
feel like
Because
ours
y'all
is the
have
best.
y'all have life before and after social media.
Yes, like we can experience both spectrums. So we can experience, okay, like the street lights. I feel like a little bit of your generation, Mom, and then a little bit of Deja generation, like after social media, like the TikToks, the Facebook, all that type of stuff. And I just remember y'all like feeling so disconnected after social media when I was homeschooled. My mom pulled me out of school and homeschooled me. We'll talk about that another day, or I ain't ready to talk about that right now. But yeah, I just felt disconnected because like I didn't really get to like go outside like that. Like people weren't going outside as much. Like everybody was on their phones, I felt like. So that was a really hard time. But
So you
yeah.
remember the transition from
Yes.
social media
From
going into. Oh, that's interesting.
yes. So that's why my generation is it.
Okay, that's interesting. The millennials gonna be mad at you. They're gonna be like, "Is that all she could say about the millennials?"
I know, right? That's all I can think of, y'all. That's all I can think of. It's just
All right, Deja, tell us why your section, because you and Dawson both are Gen Z.
Me and Dawson
tell
are
us
both
why
Gen
you're
Z.
on your
I'm on the
end.
older side of Gen Z. I think Gen Z is like what 2000 to I don't know what year it is, but I was born 2001. So I also remember playing outside. I don't know what Destiny is on about. I remember playing outside too. I remember going outside playing hide and go. Like I remember being outside. And I remember when social media and like technology really became a bigger thing. I had a Nintendo DS like before, you know. I was there when the iPad and the tablet and all that really started getting bigger and stuff like that. So I don't really know why Gen Z, we remember those things too. But Gen Z has something added on there. We open the conversation when it comes to mental health and discussing your mental health with your peers and therapy and like all these other things. That wasn't a conversation. People weren't comfortable talking about that until Gen Z really opened that thing up. So not only do we have the little millennial thing that she was talking about that she thought she ate up, but we also have opening the conversation up for mental health and becoming more comfortable with discussing those
Can I say
struggles.
something? 'Cause y'all call out for anything. Y'all call out for if y'all got a headache. Y'all blame it on y'all mental health. Y'all be like, "Oh, I'm just going through a mental health
Take a
crisis."
mental
And
health
then y'all
day.
a mental
Because
health
we
day. That's
really
what it
value
is.
our mental health. Like if you need to take a
Y'all
mental
really
health day,
do.
take a mental health day.
Y'all do though, Deja.
Y'all really do. Y'all really, really, really
It's
do.
because we really value that stuff. So
I know.
We do too. Okay, Dawson. Okay, Dawson.
Kind of wish I went first. 'Cause I was thinking, and I was like, I feel like we have the best representation of people of color and, other things like Ariel. That's all I could really get at.
I like that.
But
Yeah, Tinker.
but we have Ariel, so
Tiana was more my age.
Oh, okay. Okay. My bad.
It's okay.
Chloe Bate. What was it? Was it Holly or Chloe? Chloe.
Hallie.
Hallie.
Haley.
Hallie. I don't know.
So,
Haley
Dawson,
or-
all you got is Ariel. Is that all Generation Z has, in your opinion?
TikTok.
We have TikTok. I forgot about that. We have TikTok. We have
got
TikTok. So I don't think our generation is the best, but I think it's up there.
Speak for yourself.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
all
that is up
generations
there.
have something we can add.
I low-key
my-
like
my
mom's generation the best.
started it all. So yeah, because we're right after the
It ain't
baby.
that one little thing. It ain't that one little thing.
Yeah. We
Okay, y'all. We're gonna
All right,
move right
Destiny,
on.
what we got
We're
next?
gonna move right on. Okay, let's talk about mothers. Let's talk about mothers. Let's talk about what did our mother pass down that we want to keep. And we'll start with you, Mom. What is something that Grandma Birdie
First of all, I feel like it's 3-1. I'm all y'all's mama, so I think it's 3-1. But I digress. That's okay. So what's the question again?
So talk about kind of like what did your mom do for you that you would like to pass down or that you did already pass down to your kids or keep?
Something that my mom passed down was the concept of making sure your kids had what they needed over and above, like making sure that I just remember the big Christmases. I remember my mom being such a hard worker to provide. And so that's one thing that I passed down, just the concept of how important family is and just making sure your children have what they need.
He was telling me Grandma Birdie, y'all always had name brand stuff.
She made sure we had what we needed and what we wanted. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Mom. So yeah.
What about you, Dawson? Let's start with you, Dawson.
I really like to talk to my mom about my problems at school so I know how to handle them so I don't be saying something I regret. So I just really want to pass down to my kids so like they trust me to give them the right advice because I trust my mom. And I feel like, yeah.
Good, Queenie.
That's so sweet. Yeah, Dawson, I will say that you're like, I don't know if it's because you're the baby of the family, but I feel like you're the most like emotionally or like mature when it comes to like having those tough conversations with friends and nobody gonna walk all over you. Like,
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She's very
I
much
really appreciate that.
for sure.
Yeah.
Good job.
What about
Dawson.
Sweet Pea?
Excuse me?
Sweet Pea? Middle child, you say you have a lot to say. Go ahead.
I do have a lot to say. Is it finally my turn? Because I feel like you keep picking on me last. You're making me go last.
It's your turn.
Okay. Can you please remind me of the question again?
So the question is, what is something that mom does that you would like to keep?
Okay. I think it would be kind of similar to mom's, just the importance of like family. Everyone knows that we're all a very close-knit family, like the Birches. So I just feel like ever since we were really little, mom and dad were very like, they made sure to let us know like, okay, like once y'all get older, y'all are gonna have to really work on your relationships because when you're all in different areas doing different things, it's gonna be a little bit more tough to keep up with your siblings. So just making sure that from a young age, we all know that. And then even as we're getting older now, like keeping in touch with Dawson and RJ and even you, Destiny, even though it's a little tough because you'll text me back. But just keeping up with everybody just to make sure we all stay as close as we were when we were little because it does get harder when we're older. So I think that is like really important because I feel like some parents don't do that. And I feel like our parents really like made sure that we stay close with our siblings and like with one another. And our parents too. Y'all too. Sorry. Be forgetting about the parents.
Can't forget us. All right, Destiny.
Honestly, I kind of want to piggyback on that. Yeah, for me, the same thing. Like, I just value our relationship. Like, I feel like we are a close knit family, and like we look out for each other. And I always like when mom talks about like us being a team. Like, it doesn't matter necessarily how old you are. Like, she's gonna look out for you. She's gonna make sure you have, what you need. And even at my big age, like I'm 31. Like she still look out for me. Like there's nothing that I can like. Even like like I'm supposed to be taking an exam, y'all, a state exam, and she's even like in the Facebook groups for me. So like, and some people
Yeah.
think like that might be too much, but for me, I don't know. It just shows me that she cares and she wants the best for us. So for me, I just would want to, for my kids, I would want them to know that it don't matter how old they are. I'm gonna be there for them. I'm gonna sacrifice, and I'm just gonna ride for them as long as I'm alive, really.
Do
So
y'all think that you need balance though? Because sometimes I know I can be a lot all up in y'all's business. So do you think there needs to be some type of balance where yeah, you feel supported, but then not too much because I need to breathe.
yes, I
Yeah,
agree. Yes,
for sure.
yes.
I think
Okay,
balance is.
who wants to talk?
You can talk. Go ahead and
I
talk.
think you have more like one-on-one experience with that right now versus me. So I think maybe you should go first.
I do think balance is really important because yes, you do want to feel supported, but I think for me it's a little bit more intense because of a few reasons. One, I'm still living at home. I'm getting kicked out soon, but I'm still living at home. And two, I feel like it's because I was homeschooled for longer. Like we all were homeschooled, but I was homeschooled from second grade up until my junior year in high school. So I was with my mom for longer. So I just feel like because of that, she can be more.
That might be why. Yeah.
But think about it. I want to say protective because my parents are protective, but I like that. It can be more because I feel like I was home for longer and she just was having to do stuff for me for longer. So I think for me, it's different because now I'm at the age finally to where I'm kind of like want to
Yeah, you want some
not
independent.
have that as much. So it's definitely a transition for the both of us.
It is. It's tough too.
Yeah, it's I think it's
It's
tough because
tough
I'm just
letting
used
go.
to my mom doing everything for me, and like now it's like apartment honey and like things like that. It's like she can't do that for me, so it's kind of just like a big change.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is different.
Yeah,
That's something I'm trying to work on though, the balance. Just trying to it's hard though. It's
I
hard.
need you to try a little bit harder.
You all the
it,
way in Houston, girl.
yeah. What are you talking about?
I feel like me and mom are friends now. I
I
love
do
it.
too.
I love it here. I'm glad she's done out of the parent stage. I mean, the parenting stage. I just feel like I can call her about anything. Yeah, pretty much anything. She don't be wanting to know everything, but
No, I do
I
not.
just
No, I do not.
I just feel like I can call her like about anything. I just call her and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" We talk every morning. I love that for us. Like I love our relationship now. Now when I was growing up,
Yeah,
Growing
it
pains.
was rough. It was rough.
Growing pains. But it's interesting for Dawson though, because y'all are saying how much, but with Dawson just she was like, don't forget, I'm still here. Since she's the youngest and
you're older now. You tired
Yeah.
from parenting. You had us too spread out.
yeah, I did.
Way too spread out. You could have had me in like the 2009 or something.
Dawson,
bad.
you funny.
My
You
bad.
got 4 more years left.
4 more. All right, Destiny, what's the next question?
Okay, so the next question is let me put in my password. So what are some things or I'm gonna say this, what are some cycles that we would like to break that are passed down?
Ooh,
What
I'm not going first this time. Y'all go first.
okay, who wanna go first? I'll go first. Y'all want me to? Okay, I'll go first.
dang! You didn't even let us answer.
No, because I
Would you
really
go
like this question. This
Well,
question
you
is
can go
like
first now.
Yeah, go first. I'm just saying, like, you could have you could have let me and Dawson, like, say, hey, like, we want to go first.
okay,
but
so I'm gonna go first. So
period.
for me, some cycles that I would like to break for my kids, and I'm really gonna like really try because it's heartbreaking this one. But you know how like you tell a kid like do something and they be like, why? And then you be like, well, mama, you know this because I said so. I want to break that. because I feel like some kids want to actually know why. Some kids actually want to know why. And I feel like you start raising sneaky kids. I want to say, like, when
That's
you be
true,
like,
though.
because I said so, then it's like, okay, well, since you said so and I can't do it, you're not telling me really why, then I'm just going to sneak and do it. I'm still going to do it. And that's kind of how I was. I was a really sneaky kid. And so, I want my children to, be comfortable asking me things. I want to be able to talk to them. I also want to give them a opportunity to set boundaries with me. I know sometimes in families, especially Black families, like it's hard to set boundaries. People feel like you're being disrespectful, but really it's just you're protecting your peace. I feel like so. For example, y'all, honestly, we don't have to come home for Thanksgiving if we really don't want to.
Gosh. You need to speak for yourself.
Okay. Listen. Hear me out.
With the boundary setting. What?
Hear me out, y'all. We don't have to come on Christmas either. Hear me out.
Speak for yourself. Speak for only Destiny.
Okay, hear me out. As an adult, right? What if I want to take a trip? Just what if? What if I want to do something different? We do the same thing every year. We go to dinner. Not go to dinner. We cook dinner, granted it's a time where we can slow down, we can fellowship, have fun with family. But what if I want to do something different and I want to go on a solo trip? That would be a huge deal. It would be a huge deal when it don't have to be. It don't even have to be. It's just a boundary. It's just like, hey, I want to do something different this year. Maybe I'll stay in town Thursday, okay, but Friday I'm leaving. I want to do this or X, Y, and Z like that. So I want to give my kids options. I say that, but I feel like I'm not even gonna do that.
I feel like you're not either. So I don't even know what you said though.
Don't forget, what goes around comes around. Y'all gonna have children one day.
Don't say y'all. That's her. I did not say that.
Take your little trip.
Take your little trip.
Just keep an open mind.
Okay.
Parents.
I do agree with you, Destiny, about telling kids why. If I had it to do over, that is something I would probably change, because even as an adult on my job, if my superior gives me an assignment or some type of critique, the why helps me understand, why I'm doing this, and I can do a better job, or I can, it's easier for me to follow when I know why. So if I had it to do all over again, that is something. Yes, Dawson.
If I'm going to ask why, would that be an issue?
I think that it's how you say it. So if I'm telling you, Dawson, go clean your room, you're like, why? Then that ain't gonna come out right. If you ask me, Mom, can I go hang out with my friends, and I say no, you may want to know why you can't go.
So can I be like, may I ask why you came up with that that thing? I can say that?
Yeah.
This is on video.
But most of the time when you ask, we say yes. Most of the time when you ask, because
and they do. They be letting you do whatever.
Yeah,
because I don't hate. Okay, let's not do that.
Two, I go back on that, because two, you have to trust your parents. You have to trust me that if I'm saying no, or if I'm telling you to do something, I have your best interest at heart. So it's about trust too. Yes, Dawson.
I just want to know, like, cause what if this is a hypothetical? I'm not doing it, but say I want to go to a party and you tell me no, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna go anyways, and I sneak out and go to the party. And
what's your question?
Yeah, what was the question in that?
I was just like,
she's just trying to go to a party. That's what she's trying to do.
What's your question? What's your question?
Yeah, I feel like to avoid bad things, I feel like we just need to be open and honest with each other as mother and daughter.
Okay.
So bad things don't happen.
Okay. So what are you saying? Am I hearing that you're saying I should say yes to when you want to go to a party? So
no, I'm just saying maybe
exactly what she's saying.
No, maybe when you come up with decisions like that, I can't go. Maybe you should like
explain
after you say no, explain why. Not saying that you have to, but it would be.
I get what you're saying. I should explain why so that you don't have to ask why. I should say, no, you can't go because of this reason. I get that. I can do that.
So it won't be disrespectful.
I can get that. I like that.
I just like to say that when me and Destiny were growing up, we didn't get this, Michelle.
She's a therapist now.
Does that want a conversation? Should we open that up, or should we just say that for the next episode?
That is a whole podcast
People
episode of
change.
its own.
People change.
People do
You
change,
can live
and
in the
it's beautiful.
same household at the same time and still have a different experience. Every kid has a different
Exactly.
experience.
Exactly.
And imagine y'all are so spread apart. You definitely have a different experience. So I have
Exactly.
evolved. I have evolved.
I got
I
a
have
different
evolved
stuff.
because you're
I
letting her
should
ask
be the
you
same,
why.
right?
That's a big.
What?
You have evolved because you're letting her ask you why.
I never. I'm not asking her why. She's telling me why. They're
Right,
hating.
right. I'm gonna say
Oh,
no. You can't go because we have plans. No, you can't go because yeah. She's not gonna ask me why. I'm just gonna explain it to her. Right, Dawson?
Exactly. Exactly.
That
It's
is
healthy.
crazy. That is something. We have to break the general. We do have to.
And
break
guess
those-
what? It's getting broken down now. So that's what you wanted, Destiny?
Tell you why I can respect that. My mom, when I would ask my mom to go somewhere, she'd be like, no. And then I think I did used to ask her why, and she would say, because you went last week. And I'm like, what does this week have to do with last week?
Last week.
We went somewhere last week. Okay.
Yeah, you had fun last week. You can't have fun.
Yeah,
this
you
week.
can't have fun.
Right.
This week.
That's too many weeks.
Yeah.
You gotta spread the fun out.
And that was the
Yeah.
reason. So I can get with that. All right. So Dawson, did you have something that you don't want to pass down from generation to generation?
I did. I said spanking because it does hurt. And I feel like, you spank your kid for doing da-da-da-da, like, let's say they break a glass. And you ask them, did you break a glass? And afraid of getting spanked, and they're going to say, no, they're going to lie. That creates lying. They're going to lie. And because they're afraid, they're like, oh no, I'm going to get whooped if I say yes. They're trying to not get whooped. So I just feel like instead of, because I think I am going to spank my kids, but it's not going to be for like little mistakes or stuff like that. I'm spanking my kids if they put themselves or others in danger, because I feel like that's reasonable,
Speaking from personal experience, Queenie,
Yes, because I used to lie a lot.
Yes,
And the-
you did.
Like them
And the-
gummies.
Yes.
I ate the gummies. That's why I
Now
lie.
you saying it. Now she bold.
Because I didn't want to.
you've been owned up to it like a year or so ago.
And y'all were so pressed.
Because
Y'all
we
were.
knew it was
Especially you, Deja.
She was.
because it was kind of just like
Guys, we have bought some elderberry gummies back when COVID was
popping.
popping. And so, you were buying all these vitamins and things so that you can, build your immune system. So I bought some elderberry gummies. I bought two. It was two.
No, you didn't.
Oh yeah.
It was a big bottle.
It was a big bottle. It was a really big bottle.
Yeah.
Mind you, it was for the whole house to share.
But you didn't
I
even
tried to
let
gang
us
up
eat
on you,
any
but-
though. You ate the whole bottle. And so for months we were like,
It
what
tasted
happened
good.
to those elderberries? And Dawson, did you eat them? Nope. She denied it for years. That was back in 2020. She just now fessing up to eating those elderberry gummies. So yeah.
It was good too.
They tasted like candy, so I could say
They
why.
were really good. They were really good. I will
But
say that.
for me, it was like me and Destiny and RJ were so much older than you, so they know it wasn't us.
Yeah.
They know it wasn't us. You're the
I wanted
youngest.
to believe her though. That's the crazy part. I wanted to believe her that she didn't eat.
I think you did. I really think you did.
You did.
And
believe
then
it.
Dad
did.
said that
She
he set up
stopped lying. I
cameras.
was like, clearly she ain't lying this much, but yeah, she was lying. She was
You
lying.
The Queenie ate the elderberry, and her immune system is really strong, so it was a good.
It worked.
It worked.
Maybe where she got the corn allergy from. That may
Let's
have
not get
started
into that.
Yeah, I honestly feel like that may have started it.
I
I
don't
honestly
think.
do.
All right, what's the next question?
Dang.
Okay,
I didn't go.
You didn't
Oh, you didn't go?
No.
Okay,
This
my
is
bad.
what I mean when I say the middle child goes.
Anyways.
We're just not seeing. We're not
My
heard.
bad. I thought
Y'all
you went.
literally skipped over me.
Sorry.
The middle.
Go ahead.
Anyways, what's the next question?
No,
Well, Deja,
Deja.
what generational curse or bad habit do you not want to pass along?
So, a bad habit of mine that I don't want to pass on is my communication skills. I really want my kids to feel comfortable communicating their feelings with me and when they have problems. And because that's something that I don't do, that's something that I would like to work on because for some reason, I don't know what it is. I just don't like talking about anything with people. I don't know what it is. My feelings, if I'm going through something, I just would rather keep it in. So I definitely think that's something that I need to work on before I pass that down to like my kids or before I get married and that becomes a problem with that. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's my.
because Deja. Okay.
Go ahead. Go
But
ahead. Cool.
like I was saying, Deja, no, like I feel like yeah, you keep everything in, and like it's okay. You don't have to be strong. Like you can let
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, you can let it out. Nobody's gonna judge you. That's all I wanted to say. I wasn't gonna say nothing else bad.
It's awesome that you have the self-awareness to know that. And so hopefully now, since you have the self-awareness, is something you'll actually, pray about, work on.
I feel like I have. I feel like I've gotten better. Like I used to be a lot worse, but I still feel like there's a lot of room for improvement because I think also is I feel uncomfortable. Like having conversations, I literally like really feel uncomfortable. It's really crazy.
Yeah, it is
Maybe because I'm the
uncomfortable.
middle child, I'm just so used to not being heard.
Girl,
Where's she
please.
going on?
No, I get that
You have
too.
the biggest voice out of everybody.
That's
All
why I
right.
wanted to do the podcast.
We have any more Destiny?
The next one is what do we want the next generation of Black girls to know?
Okay. I would say don't let people put you in a box because normally with Black women we have to act a certain way and have like certain interests apparently to be Black. You know? So I would just say like what you want, do what you want, and don't let anyone like dim your Blackness.
That's good, Dawson.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
that's
I
really
like
good.
that.
I would say mine's is. Oh, sorry, mom.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I would say mine's is kind of similar. I grew up in a predominantly white environment because I was homeschooled, and then I went to a predominantly white high school. So I kind of grew up being uncomfortable to be like my self just because of not wanting to be perceived by like any stereotypes and things like that. So I would just say like if you are a Black girl and you are in those predominantly white spaces, do not be afraid to like be your true self because it will make it a lot harder down the line to really find yourself if you feel like you're like being fake or not being true to yourself just to please other people or just to not be viewed a certain way because if they really want to be around you and if they're your real friends and they're like really care about you then they won't really care about how you act and stuff like that. So I would just say just be true to yourself and be comfortable in your Blackness because Black is beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard.
Do you think that's something that I guess impacted you later on in life, Deja? The fact that you were brought up primarily in those predominantly white spaces. How did that impact you later?
I think it did. I feel like even when I got to college, because I really wanted to go to HBCU when I went to college because I was like I'm so sick of always being the only one. Like I'm always the only Black girl or like one of two, and that was just exhausting. So I think that like by the time I got to college, it was very overwhelming because it just felt like I didn't really know who I was. And even after college, I feel like, I don't know if I can say this, but I feel like it kind of made me feel a type of way against like,
Resentful? It made you resentful?
yeah, it made me resentful because it's kind of just like all this time growing up, this is how I'm treated or how I have to act just because of the color of my skin. So it definitely made me very, I guess, angry. Like, especially in high school and stuff like that, I was very just like, oh, I can't wait to not be around and not be the only one.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
So,
I can see that. That's your experience and your perspective.
very- yeah. But it made me a stronger person.
You don't go through things for nothing. Like God will use everything that you go through. Everything that we go through is a piece of a puzzle, and God uses it for our good and His glory. So,
Yeah.
all right, Destiny, what would you tell the next generation of Black girls?
I would tell the next generation of Black girls that it's okay to not be okay. Like, it's okay to show your feelings. Kind of what Deja was saying earlier, like, she keeps everything in. Like, I want Black girls to know that we don't have to be strong all the time. Like, we can share our emotions. We can have a bad day. We can cry. Like, everybody know I'm a big crier. Like, I don't care. I cry. Like, my friends was telling me the other day, I'm a crybaby. I cry. It's healthy to cry. You know, and so just, I guess for me, and that's why I value like vulnerability in relationships and friendships, because I'm such a vulnerable person. Like, I don't want to say I tell them all my business, but I'm very open about my mistakes, what I've been through, like those types of things. So I want them to know that they can be vulnerable, they can be open, they can share. And also, like, you never know what vulnerability can do for you. Like, it can allow you to relate to somebody older than you or somebody younger and, you know, get wise counsel. Because in the Bible, it does say, seek wise counsel, and iron sharpens iron. So getting that extra advice or whatever the case may be, or just encouragement in your situation could really help you. So for me, that would be something I would tell the next generation.
Awesome.
What about you, Mom?
Was that our last question? So
Yeah.
what I have to say, it kind of encompasses everything that we've talked about today. And so what would I tell the next generation? The Bible talks about a wise woman builds her house up, but a foolish woman tears her house down. And so it's not just representing a house, it's your environment, it's your influence, it's your friendships, it's your job, it's everything that you have dominion over. And so I would tell the next generation to be sure to build your house up by speaking positive things, by encouraging people, by being that influence that I know we can be as Black women, and to not let people dim your light. You may be a bit much for some people, especially as Black women, but it's okay. That's who God made you to be. And so even for like the generational thing that we wouldn't pass down, that's another thing. Just being positive, not having these side conversations about family members, because that tears a house down. And so just being sure to lift up, to encourage, to be honest. Because if I'm not honest with you, that does nothing. If I'm talking about you behind your back to someone else, that's not going to improve the situation, right? It's not gonna give you the opportunity to correct whatever I had a problem with. So being honest with each other, not being afraid to have difficult conversations, because that to me is what brings peace when you have those difficult conversations. So that's what I would give to the next generation. All of that.
Good. That's really good. I like what you said about as far as like not being too much. Like, it's okay to be yourself, basically.
Yeah.
Embracing who you are.
Yeah.
Because it does give, like, some people call us aggressive, or some people will say like little things like that, and it's just like, just because I'm passionate about something doesn't make me aggressive or whatever the case may be. So I think that's very important.
Because even in the homeschool community, I used to code switch like a mug. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, so like
I would
do
code
remember that.
until I learned, no, you be you. You don't have to do that. Yeah. So
Like, why do
be
we have
you.
to make other people comfortable? Like, why do I have to change myself
right,
to make them
right.
like that's never set
'Cause
right
that's
with me?
in all actuality what we're doing when we code switch,
Mhm.
making them comfortable. No,
Yep.
be myself.
Yeah.
Right.
So
So this is our tagline, and then Deja will do our outro. So we just want to thank you guys for sharing this time with us, getting to know us a little better and our family. Next week, we'll have a different topic, and we will have a special guest the week after that. And so the tagline is: the choices we make today become the legacy we leave tomorrow. And we are Loc'd Legacy.
Hey, I feel like that could have been the little outro.
No,
But I'm
you
gonna
got
do my outro still.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in another episode of The Loc'd Legacy, which is us four. We really appreciate y'all taking the time to join our conversation, to watch us just talk, and just taking the time out of y'all's day to listen to us yap, which we really appreciate. Please don't forget to follow us on all of our socials. We have TikTok, Instagram, Facebook at The Loc'd Legacy. And I'm sure we'll put that somewhere where y'all can just click on the link or something like that. But that's enough from us today. Again, thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all follow us. Y'all can just stay updated on all the behind the scenes, new episodes that we have coming out, just staying updated with us four and what we're doing. And just have a blessed evening, blessed week. Make sure y'all pray and all of that. Bye-bye.
thank y'all for joining in. Thank y'all.